All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. This is a full body workout that's going to lengthen, strengthen, tone, and condition all of the muscles in your entire body. In TBC, we do intervals of cardio, strength, and core. So when you are done with this workout, you are done with your structured exercise for the day. We're going to spend about 40 minutes today tackling every single muscle group. All you need is a little bit of space and then a lighter and a heavier set of dumbbells. If you are already warm, you can skip ahead about 3 minutes and join us with section 1. Otherwise, let's warm up together. March it out with your right leg. Back is tall, abs are tight. We've got a nice long neutral spine, nice strong core. Almost like we're sucking our belly in, flexing through those ab muscles. Side to side, right and left. Step and tap. With the warm up, we're really just trying to get our heart rate elevated, get our muscles a little bit warm, a little bit loose, ready to work. Wide knee lifts, pulling our knees up towards our underarms, keeping our posture and keeping that strong core. 8, 6, 4, 3. Now hamstring curls, elbows, gently pull back. Just a gentle stretch, not yanking, not too deep. Hamstrings are curling, so our sneakers disappear behind our thigh, keeping that alignment. Back to knee lifts, out wide. 4, 3, hamstring curls, back. Gentle stretch across the chest, gentle stretch through those quads. Wide knees for 4, 3. Hamstring curls for 4, 3. We're gonna do that one last time. Out wide, 4, 3. Hamstrings, 4, 3. Side to side, right and left. Change this to a 2-step. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Now grapevines, step behind, step behind. Stay with the grapevine, add a wide knee lift. Grapevine, wide knee. Again. Grapevine with a hamstring curl. Grapevine with a knee. Grapevine with a curl. Stationary knees for 4. And hamstring curls for 4. Hold it here for a jump rope. Knees are soft. Abs are tight. It's a little bit high impact, so if you need less, you can do 1 foot at a time, or you can even march in place. This is your warm-up. Take what you need. Heel kicks. Back and forth. So a no impact version would be here. Traditional impact would be here. 8. Great posture, arm circles. Now heel curls. Heels curl up towards our glutes, keeping our hip flexors extended. If you want less impact, right here. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Jump rope. 2 sets of 8. Finishing up the warm-up. Higher impact, medium impact, or no impact. 4, 3. March it out. Go ahead and grab a drink. Towel off, we're nice and warm. We're ready to work. We will be taking structured rest throughout today's workout. But anytime you need to grab a drink, towel off, march in place, go right ahead. Cardio burst, 30 seconds. And we're gonna do fast feet. So with fast feet, we've got a slight hip hinge. We're getting as low as we can, keeping our hips level and sprinting. Here we go. 30 seconds. This is section 1. We have 4 sections today. And the first 30 seconds is all about getting our heart rate up. We need good form, we need a strong core, but we wanna work hard, we wanna sprint. I'm gonna show you from the side. You stay facing me. From here, you can see, got that neutral spine reaching through the crown of your head. If you need more, you can go deeper, but keep your alignment. If you need more, you can go faster, or maybe pick your feet up a little higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heart rate should be elevated. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. We're gonna bend our knees, lift with our legs, grabbing our heavier weight for narrow bent back rows. Legs are hip width apart, long neutral spine, Hinge forward, keep breathing. Lock in good form, 2 counts. Pulling our dumbbells towards our hips. Exhale and inhale. Reaching through the crown of your head. Keeping your shoulders low and relaxed. Neck is long and lean. Retract the shoulder blades. Contracting the back. And that's how we lift and lower the resistance. Pull for 2. Control for 2. One more. Exhale. You can keep this pace or singles. Lift. Lift. No bouncing, no momentum. It's all muscle here. Contract, control, contract, control. Your back is making this movement happen. Every other muscle is stabilizing, holding good form. And don't forget to breathe. 4 more at the most. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Lower body, we are gonna do squats. Heaviest weight you can do in good form, which might be your body weight. You decide. 2 counts. Reaching the hips back, pressing through the heels. Reaching the hips back, pressing through the heels. So your feet are hip to shoulder width apart, toes are angled slightly out, and your knees follow the same angle as your toes. So important to keep that alignment. Don't let your knees wobble in, don't let your knees wobble out. We're reaching our hips behind us like we're trying to sit in a chair just a little bit too far away. Keep breathing. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Take advantage of the slower tempo to improve your form. The better we can isolate the legs, the better results we'll get. You can stay at this pace or singles. Inhale and exhale. So to go at the faster pace, my squat cannot go as deep. If you still want to go deep, you might not go as fast, but that's okay. Single tempo is just the fastest you should go. Inhale, exhale. Chin stays level, neck stays long and lean. Chest and belly button are facing forward, not the floor. So focus on the squat, not the hip hinge. 8 or less. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it up. Okay, if you do have dumbbells, you're gonna bend your knees, set the weight down. Lifting and putting your weights down is part of the workout. If you do it well, we're doing extra squats. If you do it poorly, you could hurt your back. So keep that in mind. Are we ready for fast feet? Here we go. It's 30 seconds. Another cardio burst. You can stay stationary, or we can add movement. Same form, but we turn to the right, back to center. Turn to the right, back to center. Turn to the left. Now all the way to the right. Keep those fast feet going. Keep your form. Left. Back to center. Fast feet, get that heart rate up. Work hard to the left. Back to center. And we are done. Back to strength. Upper body. It's gonna be bent back rows. So bend your knees, lift your heavy weights, but this time it's got a wide grip. Body's the same from our head to our heels. Great posture. Hinge. Now we're gonna pull out wide. 2 counts. Exhale and inhale. Retracting the shoulder blades, controlling the weight. Shoulders are not shrugging, so don't let that neck shorten. Keep it long and lean. Belly is sucking up towards our spine, flexing through our core, breathing through every rep. Exhale up. 1 more. You can stay at this pace or singles. Pull, pause. If you go to single tempo, your form does not change. No bouncing, no momentum, all muscle making this movement happen. Halfway. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last back row. Bring it up. Lower body, stationary lunges or split squats. Bending your knees, adjust your weights if you need to. Body weight might be more than enough. Take your right leg forward, your left leg back. Hips are square, dumbbells can be at your side or on your shoulders. 2 counts. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. With this split squat or these stationary lunges, It's all about your alignment. Bending both knees and then extending. No forward movement, no backward movement. Back heel stays lifted, so we're up on our tiptoe. Hips are squared. We're reaching to the crown of our head, keeping that neutral spine. Singles. Single tempo lunges. It is still a strength move. If it feels too fast, if you have heavy resistance, or if you really want a big range of motion, definitely slow it down and go at your own pace. 8 or less. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Other side, same exact set. Our goal is symmetry. We might not be there yet, so start in good form. Left leg forward, right leg back, that wide stance, hips are square, back heel's lifted, head and shoulders above the hips. 2 counts, lower and lift. Inhale and exhale. Lower and lift. That's our halfway point. 4 more, slow. Take the whole 2 counts, even if it's a little lunge. Take 2 counts to move. Lower, lower, lift, lift. You can stay at this pace or singles. 2 sets of 8 at the very most. Leg strength focus, that's our goal. Think about those muscles. Inhale, exhale. Halfway. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Bending your knees. If you have extra resistance with dumbbells, you're gonna bend your knees, set the weights down, take a nice deep breath. Our last exercise is gonna be push-ups. You can use the wall, doing an incline push-up against the wall. You can use a ledge, like a couch, something sturdy, and you can do an incline push-up with a little more of an angle to build strength. If you can make it to the floor, 3 positions. On all 4s, you would have a straight line from your head to your tailbone, building strength through your chest. Option 2, that straight line goes from your head to your knees, keeping that straight line. Option 3, straight line head to your toes, feet can be together or a little wide. 2 counts. Here we go. Bend for 2. Push up. You want to start in the hardest position that you can do in good form, keeping in mind that our goal is not to complete these push-ups. Our goal is to isolate and strengthen the chest. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Keep the shoulders low. Neck is long and lean. And we're lifting through the back of the neck. Don't lunge with your face. Great job. Sink it back. Couple deep breaths. Single tempo push-ups, 16 at the most. I'm gonna tell you that's pretty quick. So definitely go at your own pace if it feels too fast. You ready? Here we go. Bend, push. If I was on my toes, there's no way I could be going at this single tempo pace in good form. So keep that in mind. Choose your position and then choose your speed. Halfway. 8 or less. 7, holding at the top if you need to. Regrouping is always a choice. Don't break your form though. Keep working to the end. 2, 1, that's it. Extended child's pose. Couple deep breaths. When you are ready, we're gonna round up onto the balls of our feet, hands to your thighs. Support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath. Grab a drink, towel off. So this is our active rest. March in place. Walk around. We don't want to stand completely still. Section 2. March it out when you're ready. We kick it off with cardio. Fast feet. 30 seconds. Here we go. Fast feet. Long neutral spine. This 30 seconds is stationary. So lock in your form. Go as fast as you can. Breathe in. Get that heart rate up. You want to be outside your comfort zone, but safely. Listen to your body. Belly is sucking up towards your spine, keeping that core engaged. Almost there. Go faster, push harder. 3, 2, 1, and done. Shoulders. We're gonna do a narrow grip, military shoulder press. This is a smaller muscle than your back and your chest. It also is going overhead. Bend your knees, lift with your legs, grab the weight that works for you. I'm going with my middle resistance. Good foundation is so important. Knees are soft, big shoulder roll. Land in great posture with a neutral wrist. Bring those arms up, 2 counts. Exhale and inhale. So we don't want to push through our palms, breaking our wrist. We want to rotate our knuckles up to the ceiling, keeping that neutral wrist. Wrists in line with the elbows, elbows in line with the shoulders. Pushing the shoulders down as we extend the arm so our neck stays long and lean. I'm going to show you from the side because our knees are soft. We've got those natural curves to our back, keeping the 90s. Singles. Inhale and exhale. Your body's going to want to help, but do not arch your back. Do not let your body bounce. Dig deep, reaching through the crown of your head, locking in that good form. Halfway. If it feels too fast, go at your own pace. Push, control. Final 4. Inhale. Exhale, last 2. Strong shoulders. Great job, back to squats. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. This round of squats can stay stationary or we can add movement. So first you pick your resistance, body weight or dumbbells. And we're all gonna start stationary before we have that movement option. 2 counts, squat for 2. Press through the heels. Squat for 2. Press through the heels. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. If you want that movement, the squat stays the same and we tap. Squat stays the same and we tap. If you're choosing that movement, so important that you don't lean and the muscle makes the movement happen. We're gonna do 4 more, nice and slow, nice and strong. 3, 2, last one, best one, squat, singles, squat, strong, lower, and lift. Especially with a faster tempo, if you start to feel like you're bobbing or swaying, take it back stationary, regroup, focus on that leg strength more than anything else. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Past the halfway point with these singles. 8 or less. Squat, strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending your knees, set the weights down. We're gonna go right back into our fast feet with a different version. So this version of fast feet, you can stay stationary or we're gonna add movement side to side. It's not a straddle step though. See how my feet are coming together? We don't want that. We wanna keep our feet that shoulder, hip to shoulder width apart and move fast. 30 seconds. Here we go, get the fast feet down. And then if you wanna move, we are moving. Knees are soft, abs are tight. Breathe. Keep it up. If you lose those fast feet, stay stationary and then see if you can add that movement again. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our shoulders. Bending your knees, lift with your legs, wide shoulder press. Body's the same from our head to our heels. Do that big shoulder roll. We're gonna bring our arms out, knuckles to the ceiling. 2 counts. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, I'm gonna show you from the side. So you see those neutral wrists. We don't wanna push through our palms. Press through the knuckles. Knees are soft. Pelvic bone is level. Sucking the belly in, flexing your core around that neutral spine. Neck stays long and lean, thinking about pushing your shoulders down as you extend singles. Press. press. Inhale, exhale, no bouncing. If the tempo feels too fast, slow it down, go at your own pace, and think about that 90-degree movement. We don't want our elbows going too deep, stay parallel, and we don't want our wrists coming in. Stay in line. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower body. Lunges. Let's do our left leg first. Left leg forward, right leg back. These are going to start stationary, and just like the squats, you're going to have the option to add movement if it adds value. 2 counts. Lunge, lift. Stationary lunges, locking in that good form, feeling how the muscles have to work to make the movement happen. You can stay stationary, or the right toe can tap. Lunge stays the same. Stand with that left leg. Right leg goes way back. Stand strong. We're not arching, we're not using momentum. All leg strength. Singles. 2 sets of 8. If I stay single tempo, my lunge is a little bit small to make sure I stay in good form. If I want to go deeper, I might have to just go a little slower than the music. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg. Evening it out. Right leg forward, left leg back. 2 counts. Here we go. Lunge and lift. Lunge. Keep this slow pace. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Stationary is a great option, or we can add that tap. Lunge, tap. Lunge, tap. 2 great options, challenging our leg strength. Singles. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. If you want bigger ranges of motion or heavier weights, that might mean a slower pace. Not an easier option though. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending your knees, set those dumbbells down. We've got push-ups. Round 2, same set of push-ups. If you want to use the wall, use the wall. If you want to use a stable incline, use that stable incline. Otherwise, to the floor. Hardest position you can do in good form. 3, 2, 2 count push-ups. We lower, push up, lower, push up. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, halfway. Keep it slow. If you need to hold at the top, hold at the top. This is still work, and we're working on progress, not perfection. So don't give up, but make this set what you need it to be. Last one, best one. Sink it back. 16 singles at the most. My goal is 12. You do what works for you. Strengthening your chest. Hardest position you can do in good form, that might have changed. Here we go. Lower, push. Long neck, strong core, breathing. Belly is sucking up towards our spine. Gotta slow down a little. You keep going if you can. We are halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All done. This is the halfway point. Reach through the fingers. Sink those hips over your heels. When you are ready, onto the balls of your feet. Support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, halfway. Grab a drink. Towel off. Keep moving. March in place. Walk around. Round 3. Fast feet. 5 seconds, so march it out. We're going back to stationary. 30-second sprint. Go. Same move we've started each section with, but this is section 3. Third time. Form, you need to be in alignment, but you might not be as deep. We need to be sprinting, going as fast as we can, but your fastest effort is probably a little slower than when we started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Biceps. Hammer bicep curls. Bending your knees, lift with your legs, heaviest weight you can do in good form. Legs hip to shoulder width apart. Big shoulder roll, lock in that posture. 2 count hammer curl. Exhale up. Inhale down, keep breathing. Okay, we're tired. We tend to shrug our shoulders and round our back, okay? So if you need to lighten your weight in order to get better form, lighten your weight. Exhale up. Inhale down. Elbows are below your shoulders. And instead of thinking about lifting the weight, think about contracting that bicep. Mind-body connection, making sure we're not letting other muscles help. Singles, curl, control, curl. If it feels too fast, my first suggestion is to slow down your pace. Go at your own pace so you can isolate your biceps without swinging and without using momentum. Halfway, 8 or less, 7, 6, chest is open, those posture muscles working hard. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower body, we've got squats. Adjust your weight if you need to. We are all gonna start stationary. 2 count squats, here we go. Lower, push through the heels. Lower, push through the heels. This is option 1. This does not mean it's the easiest option. This is where we're focusing on range of motion and weight. Option 2, we add the tap. That movement should add a challenge. It should not take away a challenge. Should not negatively affect your form. Now the third option would be a knee lift. Squat stays the same, knee balance. Squat stays the same, knee balance. If you choose to balance, try to keep that vertical neutral position with or without the knee lift. Our knees in line with our hip, not crossing our midline, and our hips stay level. Whether you're the standing leg or the knee lift leg, try to keep that pelvic bone level. Singles, squat, squat. Leg strength is the focus. If this was a cardio move, if we really wanted to get the heart rate up, if that was our number 1 goal, we would not be using resistance. And I would really encourage everyone to add the knee. Since the leg strength is our goal, that knee lift might take away the challenge, might negatively affect our goal. So do what works for you. 8 or less, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fast beat, bending your knees, set the weight down. 30 seconds. Fast beat, you can stay stationary. You can add that lateral movement. You can add a turn, either way. Here we go, fast beat. Move it to the left. Center. Fast beat, move it to the right. Center. Fast beat to the right. Center. Fast beats to the left. And center. Fast beat to the left. Center. Fast beat to the right. And center. Fast beat. Go, go, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper body. I'm moving my mat all over. We have biceps. Bending your knees, lift with your legs, traditional curls. Same posture, same big shoulder roll, landing in that best posture. Palms are forward, chest is open, chin is level. 2 counts. Exhale up. Inhale down. No winding up. If you have to arch to lift the weight, your weight's too heavy. Curl with the bicep. Control the weight. Curl. Control. Feel like you're stretching your head to the ceiling, keeping length all the way down your spine. Shoulder blades are retracted like you're holding a pencil. Keeping the chest open, keeping the shoulders low and relaxed. Singles, curl, curl. Okay, I did 2 singles, slowing it down just a hair. So I'm definitely faster than that 2 count pace we started with, but I'm definitely slower than that single count pace. 8 or less. 7. Focus on the bicep. Don't worry about your reps, just keep going. Breathe. Curl. 2, 1. Lunges. Right leg. Dumbbells are optional. Movement is optional. There are going to be 3 movement choices. Dumbbells can be at your side or on your shoulders. We're all going to start stationary. 2 counts. Lunge for 2. Lift for 2. Lunge for 2. So this is option 1. You can stay here or add the tap. Lunge and tap. Lunge. You can stay here or add the knee. The lunge is the same. And your vertical alignment should be the same. No arching, no rounding. Right leg's doing the work. If the left knee is pulling, it's the hip flexor and the core doing it, not the back. Singles. Ooh, movement. Don't overshoot. Stationary lunges, this 3rd round, this already feels fast. If you're adding movement, it's gonna feel even faster. So go at your own pace if you need to. 8 or less. If I'm doing both movements, almost a 2 count pace. Keeping good form. 3 more at the most. Last 2. Last 1. Other side. Left leg forward. Right leg back. 2 counts. Let's get it done. Lunge for 2. Lift for 2. So this is option 1. Not easier, not harder. Just option 1. Option 2, we add the tap, keeping good form. Option 3, we add the knee, keeping good form. 2 more, nice and slow. Singles, lunge, lunge, that's quick. Safety first, strength first, then choose your movement. 12 or less. Halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have our final set of push-ups. Round 3, final set of these traditional chest push-ups. Use the wall. Use the floor if you can. Pick your challenge. Chest strength is that #1 goal. Hardest option you can do in good form. We ready? 8, slow. Here we go. Bend. Push up, lower. Push up. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. 4 more. It's our last slow set. Chest push-ups. Last 2. Feel that length. Great form. Last 1. Sink it back. Singles. You might do 2. You might do 10. You might do 16. But the prize is isolating your chest and doing it safely. You ready? Here we go. Bend, push, bend, push. So I know if I'm gonna keep this pace, my push-up has to be little. If I'm gonna go deeper, I gotta take more time than that single count gives me in order to maintain good form and get results. We're halfway. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 3rd section's done. Take a couple deep breaths. Extended child's pose when you are ready. Onto the balls of your feet. Hands up to your thighs. Support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath. We're on our final section, and it's a shorter one. Not easier, but shorter. You can march in place. You can walk around. Grab a drink. Towel off. Final section. We are doing fast feet, but only this one time. 30 seconds, stationary, everything you got. In 3, 2, Here we go, fast feet. Last cardio burst. Best form you can do. Form alignment hasn't changed, but you might not be as deep. Fastest pace you can do. I'm sprinting. If you go back to the first section, I look a heck of a lot slower, but I feel like I'm working even harder. And that's what we want. It's all about effort. 5, 4, go, 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 go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Upper body, we are gonna do tricep, bending your knees, lift with your legs. We're gonna do tricep kickbacks. So grab the weight that works for you. We are only gonna do one set. You'll see why. Good posture, hinge forward, bend the elbows, tricep kickbacks, 2 counts. Contract the tricep, control the bend. Contract the tricep, control the bend. So our head is an extension of our spine, lifting through the back of our neck, keeping our chin level. Shoulders are low and relaxed, and our shoulders don't move, they stabilize. Elbows are glued in space. They don't lift, they don't lower, they do extend. And we've got singles. Contract, contract, 90 degrees, no pendulums here, no swinging. Ideally, try to get your knuckles facing the wall behind you at the top of your contraction. No matter what, at the bottom of your contraction, we're not swinging here. Our knuckles face the floor. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Legs. This is our last leg set. And it's going to have 2 parts. Dumbbells are optional. Leg strength is the goal. If you do have dumbbells, put them on your shoulders. That's my best recommendation, so they're not in the way and they're not swinging. You want to start towards the left side of your mat or your space, and then your left leg steps to a squat, stands, left leg steps to a lunge, and stands. Step to the squat and stand, step to the lunge, and stand. 2 more. If you want, you can add a knee to stabilize in the middle of this movement. Squat, knee, or tap, lunge. Okay, single tempo, squat, lunge, hips stay level, leg strength. If the tempo feels too fast, focus on form and go at your own pace. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale. We're halfway. With these single tempo ones, we're almost done with this side. 4 more. Squat, lunge, squat. How's that right leg feeling? 2 more. Squat, lunge. Last one. Squat and lunge. Okay, we gotta even it out. Goal of symmetry, you might not be there yet. 3, 2, here we go. Right leg moves. So right leg steps to the squat, stand and tap. Right leg goes back to the lunge, stand and tap. Squat, lift, lunge, and lift. Keep this pace. The tap is an option. That knee balance is another option. And you can go somewhere in between. Maybe less of a knee or maybe even the toe. Singles. We got this. Squat, lunge, inhale, exhale, squat, lunge. Think about that form. If you want to go deeper, it might take you longer, and that's fine. We've got 4 or less. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Final exercise. Triceps, bending your knees, set the weights down. We're gonna do tricep push-ups. You can do these on the wall. And think about that position where your elbow, your shoulder's low and your elbow's in line. Looks like that kind of kickback position, right? With a tricep push-up, that's the alignment you want to think of. on the floor, instead of your hands being shoulder here, wide, your hands are here. So when you do the push-up, your elbows graze your sides. I'm gonna show you from this angle. Truly, all fours is hard, especially if you have not mastered this tricep push-up yet. So all fours, elbows graze your side, shoulders stay low and relaxed. I'm gonna try modified on my knees. On your toes is very, very advanced. And remember, what's the goal? Triceps. So we don't care what position you're in. We want you to isolate your triceps the best you can. Long neck, 2 counts. Lower and press. Also, going super deep might not be the answer. A little bit of a bend gets those triceps. Lower. We're halfway, nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, 2 more. Lower and press, 1 more. Lower and press. Think of back singles. I use singles very loosely. You will not do 16. You cannot do 16 this fast. You can hold plank though, if that works for you. Think about those tries. You ready? Our last exercise, then we're done. Here we go. Tricep push-ups. Lower, press. Inhale. Exhale, long neck, don't shrug those shoulders. Keep breathing. Woo. We are halfway. We've got 8, 7, maybe every other's a good option. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink it back. Reach to the fingers. Hips are over the heels. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Just resting your forehead. We're gonna lift slightly. Take your right hand and thread the needle. So your extended child's pose is the same. Right hand threads the needle underneath that left arm. Still stretching from your left fingertips to your toes, but also stretching across that right tricep into the shoulder blades and the back. Extended child's pose. Other side, thread the needle. Breathing. Back to center. Round up nice and slow onto the balls of your feet. Hands up to your thighs and lift. Take a nice deep breath. March it out. Nice deep breath. March it out. Okay, grab a drink. Towel off. We're gonna do a teeny stretch, making sure that we're getting our heart rate down. Your right leg presses back, stretching your calf, those fast feet. Really get those calves engaged. Tricep stretch behind the head. So with total body conditioning, we got our cardio, our strength, our core, all done in this 45 minutes. Switch sides from warm up to cool down and this final stretch. So your structured workout is done for the day. Resistance training, you need to be doing this at least twice a week. 3 times is ideal. When you use resistance, you increase your muscle mass, the engine to your metabolism. Your lean mass, your muscle, dictates how you look, how you feel, and how you function. So commit 2 times a week, 3 times if you can. Hips are level, kick that one leg out, and hinge. Your workouts don't have to be extreme, but they do have to be consistent. And after a TBC class, you should feel energized, not exhausted, not sore. You don't plop on the couch for the rest of the day, but you can tackle whatever the day throws at you. Bring it up, interlock, round forward, separate those shoulder blades, feel that stretch. Reach up nice and tall. And release, deep breath. Fantastic job, Workout Worthy. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and come back